Guys, today we are going to talk about aliens and UFOs, which are the unidentified flying objects. Well, basically, the universe is so big and it keeps on going on and on and on, and there's no beginning to the universe, and I think there's no end. And it's such a big universe, and there just has to be life somewhere out there. Okay, there are hundreds and hundreds of planets in the universe, and there are many types of lives out there. Okay, uh, there are people like us who live on other planets and are called aliens or star beings or extraterrestrials or the unidentified flying objects. Okay, uh, the aliens are much more advanced than us, and they are much more ahead of us in every way. The aliens have been coming to the earth since the beginning of mankind, since hundreds of years. And they are with us as we speak and are here on the planet Earth. Okay. Um uh, I have never seen a flying saucer, nor have I been abducted by aliens. But they have come in my dream a couple of times and met me when I was sleeping here in my house in Pakistan. Okay. So it's such a vast universe. It's such a big universe. There just has to be like life somewhere out there. Okay, guys. And as I told you before, there are many types of aliens and extraterrestrials, and they come in the flying saucers, and they monitor the thoughts of people. And if the thoughts match the criteria, they abduct them and they take them on board flying saucers and take them to other planets where they live. Okay, and they are here as we speak, guys. When someone talks about aliens, people start thinking about funny movies or shows in which aliens come, but the matter of fact is that they exist. And I'm pretty sure that they exist, and I do not want to get into a debate whether they exist or not because I do know that they exist, guys. Okay. Uh, they look like tiny men who are gray or green in color, and they have been coming to the earth since hundreds of years, since the beginning of mankind. Okay, and there's a lot of proof on the earth that the aliens exist. For instance, we have the Bermuda Triangle, we have the Dragon's Triangle, we have what do you call it? We have the Area 51. We have the Book of Secrets. We have the Roswell incident that happened in 1947. We have the stuff like that. Apart from that, there's a lot of evidence on the planet Earth that the aliens exist. For instance, the Nacha lines in Peru. The Nacha lines in Peru were made hundreds of years ago in Peru, which is a very hot spot to see flying saucers. Okay, so the Nacha lines and the Machu Picchu buildings in Peru are signs of aliens. Okay, so the Nacha lines are basically like drawings of men, women, dogs, monkeys built, made on the land. And when you go on the plane, you can tell what they are and what they're all about. Okay, so they were built by the aliens because they were built hundreds of years ago, and no one back then had the technology to make them. So obviously, the aliens made them. Apart from that, there is more proof of aliens. For instance, pyramids of Egypt. They were built hundreds of years ago, and back then, no one had the technology to make them. So who built them? The aliens built them. Apart from that, there's talk about the Book of Secrets. There's talk about Area 51, where there's the place called Groom Lake, where there are aliens. Apart from that, there was the Roswell incident, which happened in 1947, in which a flying saucer was recovered. Okay, we've talked about the fact that they are aliens and they exist, and how they are on Earth, planet Earth, as we speak, guys. Okay. Apart from that, the most important aspect is that the United States government has something to do with aliens and our extraterrestrials. Basically, the American government has signed contracts with the aliens to give them advanced technology, and they want to hide it from the public and not let them know. I have no idea whatsoever why the American government wants to hide the aliens conspiracy theory from the public, and we have a right to know, guys. There should be a freedom from for information act in which we should know what this is all about. There have been hundreds and hundreds of views of UFOs, the unidentified flying objects, by different people across the world, especially in countries like Peru and other stuff. Okay, uh, and apart from that, they are here as we speak, as I said before, guys. So the United States government wants to hide the alien conspiracy theories from people, and they don't want the people to know the truth behind them. Basically, the aliens come out of water. These are the unidentified submerged objects that come out of water. As I told you before, there's a lot of proof on the planet Earth that the aliens exist and have been coming here since a long time. There have been many books written about aliens and extraterrestrials, including Eric von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods, in which he shows proof about aliens and about how uh, they have been coming to the earth. Then there's a book called Saging While Aging by Shirley MacLaine, the American actress, and about how she talks about aliens and the star beings, as she calls them. And a lot of people who are very lucky have been on aboard spacecrafts and flying saucers. The aliens come to the earth and take uh, people to them to the other worlds. And as I said before, they are much more advanced than us because they come from a far away place and they have a lot of technology to do so, guys. And apart from that, there are underground tunnels in the United States of America where there are bodies of dead aliens on which the United States government has been doing experiments on and has been doing stuff like that. Okay, and there are underground tunnels like for the Area 51. So that basically the American government wants to fool the people about aliens and they do not want them to know the truth about aliens and extraterrestrials. And they've been trying to cover this up all along. Okay. The aliens have been visiting the earth since the beginning of mankind. And apart from that, when the Roswell incident happened in 1947, the United States government wanted to cover it up by saying that it's a water balloon or a balloon of some sort. They basically want to fool the public. And when the man landed on the moon in 1969, Neil Armstrong, who was the person to walk on the moon for the first time, saw aliens, flying saucers as well. And the contact with the Earth went blank for a couple of minutes when he was on the moon. And that is when the aliens encountered man. Okay. The Earth is basically a tiny dot in the universe, and there are hundreds of planets and many sorts of aliens throughout the universe. Okay, and apart from that, as I said before, the aliens are much more advanced than us. Have you ever wondered that where the universe started from, where it keeps on going? How can it be that there's no beginning or end to the universe? Is there a god? Is there life after death? These questions will not be answered. That's what we had to talk about in this video, guys. Anyways, um, I've read, I've come across a couple of books about flying saucers and aliens. Apart from that, let's talk about other things. We talked about UFOs, the unidentified flying objects, and about the existence of extraterrestrials and aliens and intelligence from outside world. Okay, there's other things we discussed. For instance, the lost city of Atlantis. The lost city was Atlantis was a city that was built many hundreds of years ago and it drowned in the ocean, maybe in the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean, but it did exist as a matter of fact. I like to read books about and novels and books and memoirs about aliens and extraterrestrials and life outside Earth, as I'm sure there's life outside Earth. Yeah, I have not seen a flying saucer or been abducted on spacecraft, as the people who have been abducted are very lucky. Um, Many people have said that they have been taken on board spacecrafts uh, and been abducted, and the aliens sometimes abduct people and delete it from their memory so that they don't remember. They know that something happened, but they don't remember what exactly happened because it's been deleted from their memory. I'm a big X Files fan, and I have not seen all the seasons of X Files, but I've seen some of them, and I really like that show. And even in that show X Files, there's truth about aliens and stuff like that, guys. Yeah. Anyways, I think there's also a TV program called Roswell, in which they talk about the Roswell flying saucer incident. There are many people who have been know about aliens, but they have been given a lot of money to keep their mouth shut. Then they talk about the Book of Secrets and stuff like that. Okay, guys. Yeah. Apart from that, as I told you before, the aliens came in my dream many times a couple of months ago here in my home in Pakistan. Okay. I have been up to the moon several times, which is called levitation. For instance, I have been up to the moon, my whole body goes up to the moon and comes back to the planet Earth, and I have been to the moon several times. Okay. And from the moon, I can see this Earth, which is a tiny dot with the sea, ocean, and the land in between, and all that stuff. So I've been to the moon many times, and I've met the aliens many times actually. So the aliens are as we speak, and the United States government is trying to cover up alien conspiracy theories, and I don't know why they're trying to do that. And the people should know. If you see a flying saucer, take a picture of the flying saucer. The American government will come and take it from you. They don't want the public to know the truth. I don't know why, but the fact is that they are aliens. So that's what we have to talk about in this video, guys. And I hope you like my video. And if you believe in aliens, then do let me know what you think about it and in the comments below. Anyways, the universe is so big, and the aliens are like oval shaped men who are green or gray in color. But I don't think they're here to harm us, nor are they our enemies. But they want to give us a message that we're ruining ourselves. Seriously. So aliens are here as we speak, and they come from faraway places and abduct people and take them to other planets, as I said before. And the American government is covering up aliens conspiracy theories. Okay. Uh, so I strongly believe in the existence of aliens and life outside Earth. Okay. So that's what we had to talk about in this video, guys. So yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'll be seeing you in the next video, guys. And do let me know what you think about aliens and extraterrestrials and stuff like that, and the Bermuda Triangle and Long City of Antarctica, Area 51, Roswell incident, and all that stuff, and about what the American government is up to with all this stuff. Anyways, bye, guys. I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye, guys.